Hi, I'm Mona. I am almost 54 years old. I'm from South Louisiana, and I'm going to show you how to go from drab to fab in under 5 minutes. If you like a minimal makeup look, you don't feel like putting on a full face of makeup, but you want to look a little bit polished, this video is for you. Stick around. We're about to get right into it.
Those Gucci slides, yeah, I wonder what she hides under her disguise, yeah. And all the girls around the world, they wanna be, and all they do to try to score like.
So thank you for being here. I appreciate you spending some time with me today. I know that since 2020 and the lockdowns, the businesses being closed, we were staying home more. I wasn't putting on as much makeup. I went from a time where I used to put a full face of makeup on, go into the office, heels, dressed to the nines, all of that, to staying home and wearing pajamas, putting my hair up in a messy bun, and hardly putting on makeup at all. And now I'm coming back to somewhere in between. I enjoy looking a little polished to go out. Like tomorrow, my husband has a procedure. He's going to go and have an angiogram, and we're gonna have some stents placed, and we're gonna get up early in the morning. I don't need to be all dressed up for that, right? But I wanna be approachable and feel confident and look my best when going out. Makeup is not a necessity, so anybody who doesn't wear makeup, there's no judgment here. Or if you want a full face of makeup, there's no judgment there. Some days I do. No woman is just one thing, right? We're a lot of different things on a lot of different days. This video is just geared towards the day where you just want a little something, but you don't want to spend a lot of time. No muss, no fuss. So this is what I'm finding as I get older. If you notice this eyebrow, right? This eye in general, it just looks a lot more pulled down. Hopefully this side is looking a little more lifted. My eyebrows are very sparse. There's gaps in them, there's gaps on this side. I find that just filling in your brows, if you just wanted one step, that makes a lot of difference. Right now, I'm testing out 2 new products by MAC. This is their MAC Pro Brow Definer, and this is their MAC Pro Locked Brow Gel. So this color is probably a little bit dark for me. Normally, I would go with something a little bit lighter. I find that lighter is less harsh and more natural looking on me these days. I'm going to use this for the sake of this video. I'm just telling you that like my next go around would be one step down in color. But the point is still there, is that these eyebrows, framing my eye, can make a difference compared to no brows. So if I had to do one step, it would be my brows. But because I'm going to do a couple of steps, I'm going to start with my tinted moisturizer so that I have time for that to dry. I like to use some dermatology products. You will see that in a lot of my videos. So what I have here is the Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF 44. There is also a mixed chemical and physical sunscreen SPF 46 that sometimes I use. But for the sake of this video, I'm using this one. So I'm going to apply this. And if you see me looking over here, I'm looking into a mirror. To this side of my skin. So I'm getting my sunscreen in, I'm getting my moisturizer in, and I'm getting just a little hint of color just to kind of balance out the redness. For a lot of you ladies, this is going to be all you need. For me, I have a lot of redness, so sometimes I want to cover that up a little bit more. And I'm going to show you another product that's multifunctional that I've been using a lot. This is loving. Game changer for getting ready fast and covering a lot of bases. So this is the Dermatology Luminous Eye Corrector SPF 41, Broad Spectrum SPF 41 All Sunscreen for UVA and UVB protection. But this is a magical little product right here. I'm going to show you why I love it. This is what the tip looks like. This comes in 4 shades. I have fair and I have light. This one is fair. And this one is light. So you can see this peachy color is really good at correcting or canceling out the blue-purple discoloration below my eyes. So sometimes I choose to use this one, and sometimes I just want a more brightening look, so I use this one. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to use the fair one, and we're going to lighten and brighten. So I put a little bit on my hand. I find it's hard with the squeeze button to get the right amount out. If you can go directly from the applicator to under your eye, but I find I have a little bit of extra product. So I'm going to smush it out right here. Take a little concealer brush. And I'm going to cover my lid. So I have all the veining in my lid covered. And I'm going to cover underneath my eye. Then I'm going to show you how I dot it a little bit right here. And cover up some of that redness. I always make sure I go into this corner right here, where I tend to have a lot of darkness. So all we have on right now is we have on tinted moisturizing sunscreen in this product. I need to show you a side-by-side of this alone against my dark circles. This is wonderful and brightening, creamy, hydrating, so perfect for the mature woman. For anybody who has dark circles, young, old, no matter your age, this product would work for you. It's wonderful. And it has also replaced my lid primer because this cancels out all my veining and blue discolorations and red discolorations on my lid as well. I'm going to apply what's extra on my hand, and I'm just going to cover up the little spots that need a little extra coverage because of my redness. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do my brows. So I am just your regular girl next door, woman next door. I don't have any makeup skills that are special. The value of my channel is that I am just like you. I am your average person. I am not a makeup guru. I am not skilled at makeup application. I just want to look my best at my age. So I'm going to take the spoolie and I'm going to brush my brows up. Now, although they're sparse in areas, a lot of times I have to take scissors and trim them because I'll have these stray errant hairs that are ridiculous, that will grow longer, even though some places it won't grow at all. So I'm going to take the tip, and I always want to take a straight line right here, softly going up to that highest point of my brow, just to provide some shape. Now, because my eyes are coming down, I want to try as much as I can where I don't have a lot of hairs in here to sort of bring this brow out instead of dragging it down lower. So I'm going to kind of do some little brush-like strokes. In an outer motion instead of a down motion. And then I'm just going to take this and I'm just going to flick in and hit the spots that don't have any color, that don't have any hair or color. And then I'm going to shape the top. I like a more natural brow. I think that with age, it's softer is better. I'm not into that heavy, fluffy brow trend. And I think a lot of other people are getting out of that as well. So then I'm just going to take my spoolie and kind of brush that through. Then I'm going to take the brow gel, which I do like these products. Really get in there and get this product down in there. And that's it. So I think that doing your brows can make a difference. Then we're going to do eye color, a one and done eye color. So for today, I'm just picking this Lawless palette. It doesn't matter what palette, what color, whether you want to use a cream, whether you want to use a powder. I also like, for these one and done looks, my Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize, these little pots. Sometimes I'll use this. I used this yesterday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm just going to take a shade that is brightening without being too bright. Take a little fluffy brush. I'm going to go in and grab that color. And I'm going to just dust it over my eyelid. No muss, no fuss. It brightens up my eye, brings it to life a little bit without taking any time and being too fancy. I'm going to take a brush like this. I like to have this in my arsenal. Have this flat edge that's really stiff. Because as we get older, I find our hands get a little less steady. And I'm going into a color that's not dark at all, just a light brown. Any light brown that you have will do. And I'm just going to run this underneath my eye. Again, I want to add some definition to my eyes. I want to frame them. I want to provide some contrast, but I don't want anything too dark. It's going to make my eyes look smaller. And you hear that you shouldn't even put eyeliner on sometimes when you're older. I find a lighter color adds a little contrast and actually lifts my eyes. So then I'm going to just take my eyelid, I'm going to hold it very gently, and I'm just going to stamp. If you use a stiff brush like this, you can stamp the color really close to your eyelashes, and that can give the illusion of having thicker eyelashes. And you don't have to have a steady hand because all you're doing is stamping. Now the one thing I do is I'll pick up a little color and I'll take this brush and I'll just give myself kind of like a little wing. This is just to bring my eye up, to lift it, and also to give a little contrast to that one color. So I'm just sweeping it up like this. Nothing fancy. It's not enough shadow to really even need to be blended that much. If I can do it with a brush like this, it's just to bring the corner of my eye up and to provide a little contrast to the one shadow. That's it. Then I'm going to go in with some mascara. For this video, I am using Bad Gal Bang by Benefit. I really like this mascara. I find that the fact that my lashes are now so sparse, this will really give them some length and some volume. It's kind of a silicone brush. I don't need a lot of layers to get the look that I'm trying to achieve with this. Look at that difference. I didn't even curl my lashes. So you can bring it down to your under eye lashes. And that's it. So now I'm going to go in with some blush. You can take any cream blush that you like. This is one by Charlotte Tilbury. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Lip and Cheek Glow and Pillow Talk. And I like to just stamp this. Again, I'm going high because I'm trying to lift. I just want a nice, healthy glow. I find a cream product like this is dewy and it's flattering on mature skin. Dewy without being glittery, so it doesn't really grab onto texture. I'm not going too low because I want to create that lift. Now this can also be applied to your lips, either one of these. And basically you're ready to go. Now, what I find for my lips is that if I want to spend a little more time, that it does look better at my age with a lip liner, kind of holding that liner in. So when I don't want to use a lip liner and a lipstick, and I don't want to take the time to line my lips, but I don't want my lipstick bleeding out, a lot of times I'll go for a product like this that's both cheek and lip, and it just gives you a healthy color and gloss to your lips and a little shine. Or I'll go with a product like this. This is also by Charlotte Tilbury. It doesn't matter, drugstore or high-end. It's using something that's shiny, something that's not flat matte, and something that has a little bit of slip to it, so that you're not emphasizing your dry lines on your lip. I love a gloss that's not sticky, that's a little plumping and moisturizing and shiny, because I find it's more youthful. We all love a good lipstick, but when I just want that minimalistic look to be out the door. That's it. So tell me in the comments, tell me, do you find yourself leaning these days more to lighter makeup looks, or do you still like a full face of glam? Would you like to see a video where we do this stepped up a notch, like if you want to look a little more perfected and a little more polished, and then a high glam look? Or is this how you go out the door most days? Or do you not wear any makeup at all? I think if I had to pick two products, it would be like this tinted moisturizer that's going to protect my face from sun rays and avoid skin cancer and aging my skin, because that's important to me at my age. And I'm going to want a mascara. You should wear your sunscreen whether you wear makeup or not. So I prefer a tinted one because then I can have a little bit of coverage and a little bit of evening of my skin tone without heavy makeup sitting on my skin. And then adding in this product. This, if I had to pick one makeup product, this is probably my favorite makeup product right now of all times. It's given me sun protection underneath my eye, and it's helping me not get any more crepiness by getting sun exposure, which is important to me at my age. It's moisturizing, hydrating, and it makes my eyes look more awake and refreshed and vibrant and youthful. I love this product. If I would recommend one product, it's this one. Some of you may have used the Color Science one like this. It's a lot more expensive and it's not as good. This is better. This is better for my mature under eyes. I absolutely love this product. And that's it. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I'd like to hear from you in the comments. And I know that my camera setup has not been that good on these last few videos. I have, my camera should be back in business for my next video, and hopefully you'll have a little bit better video quality going on for the videos. I appreciate you spending some time with me. Remember that it is self-care to get up and just put yourself together a little bit at the beginning of the day. If you take that little bit of effort, even if it's less than 5 minutes, you can feel better all day. Until next time, remember to choose happiness. You're worth it. See you in the next video. Bye.
She lives a double life, puts on a show. What's under this outer smile, we'll never know. She's a Mona Lisa.